and welcome to a sold-out Southern Fulton High School, where tonight it's the Southern Fulton Indians and McConnell going against the McConnellsburg Spartans. And tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. Pay less rate to get more great this fall with a special offer on a home equity line of credit. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, equal housing lender. By Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waitsboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. Waste management, environmentally friendly technologies, and advanced innovations. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 35 years. Lecron Comfort Solutions, serving all of Franklin County with professional service and installation. By Clyde Tours, New York City, Atlantic City, and more. Visit ClydeTours.net for complete details. I'm Gary Clyde along with Ed Gottwalls tonight, and looking forward to this big rivalry game. And it hasn't been too successful for McConnellsburg. 18 consecutive losses, including this year.
Yeah, that's kind of more of a statement with how good Southern Fulton's been, as opposed to McConnellsburg being off. The Southern Fulton just keeps putting out good team after good team after good team under Ken Hendershot. So they really have not had any down years. And McConnellsburg did have some down years. Now they're doing very, very well, but they just haven't been able to crack through that barrier.
And the first time these two teams met, it was a low-scoring game, a 40-27 Southern Fulton win.
It reminded me of back when James Buchanan and Greencastle played in the state semifinals. Those two teams know each other so well that they know all the tendencies, and I think that's the kind of thing here, because I think that was McConnellsburg's lowest total, I think, by 30 points or something like that this year. Yeah. So it's just, very, very much an aberration in terms of that. But I wouldn't be surprised to see that kind of thing tonight. It's just a matter of, are the guys hitting their outside shots, and are they going to be able to get open looks?
Yeah, and it was very surprising the first time around. We were expecting more of a high-scoring ball game, but
there's certainly some good scorers on either team. It's just that I think they kind of just, I think that they know each other so well, they just know what's coming.
And what a rivalry this is. I mean, both games this year sold out. Now, they're small gyms at Southern Fulton. I believe you said seated about 150 less than McConnellsburg.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, we had heard there were actually people going to start showing up here about 4 o'clock today.
Yeah, for a 7:30 basketball.
Yes. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did either.
Yeah, the bleachers would be a little hard in 3.5 hours.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah. You're looking at the Spartans warming up to your left and the Indians to your right. And we will be coming back with more of tonight's pregame show after this word from Antrim Insurance on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience, 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Everything's falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. With the home equity line of credit from F&M Trust, you can pay less rate and add more great to your life. Get extra funds to pay off high-interest bills, tackle home remodeling projects, or make other big purchases. Apply today and you'll rake in even more savings with F&M Trust's special introductory rate. For details, connect with any local branch or visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Klein Tours takes you to great destinations. Join us April 14th to 19th in San Antonio and Dallas. Fiesta San Antonio, the Riverwalk, 6th Floor Museum, Cowboys Stadium, South Fork Ranch, and more. Travel with us to Nova Scotia, June 29th to July the 8th. Upcoming tours to Las Vegas, Myrtle Beach, Cape Cod, and more. Our complete tour schedule is at kleintours.net or phone 717-597-5997.
Streaming live with over 70 local sporting events a year. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome back to McConnellsburg High School, or Southern Fulton High School, everyone, in Warfordsburg, Pennsylvania. And McConnellsburg tonight coming in with a record of 13-2. They're 9-1 in the SHL, 7-1 in the ICC. Southern Fulton at 13-3, 10-1 in the SHL, 10-0 in the ICC. Now on a 4-game winning streak and coming off of a victory over Northern Bedford rather handedly, 74-27.
And those teams are also ranked 1 and 2 in Class A in District 5, which is not surprising. And also McConnellsburg is coming off a really big win over Chestnut Ridge on Wednesday. That's the only team that's beaten Southern Fulton in the league. So it's kind of it's like a matchup situation where McConnellsburg seems to match up better against Chestnut Ridge. Ridge seems to match up better against Southern Fulton, and Southern Fulton seems to match up better against McConnellsburg. So it's one of those things.
Yeah, and this very well may not be the last game between these two teams. Both in District 5, they could conceivably meet again in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'd love to see that, a District 5 final between these two.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
They would probably pack the gym there at Pitt Johnstown.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. And the starting lineups getting ready to be introduced here tonight at Southern Fulton. And we'll get those for you as the PA announcer gives them to us. It'll be McConnellsburg and Southern Fulton. It'll be the second game between the two teams here this season. We thought we were going to get the player introductions, but that'll be a few moments from now. And you mentioned...
Looks like they're just coming out to play.
Yeah, that's no national anthem, just good.
Maybe not. Now they're doing it.
Okay.
No, they're not either. They're coming right out to play.
Okay, they're coming out. We were waiting for those introductions, but hey, they're ready to get down to business. No time for that. So the Indians and the Spartans shaking hands there at midcourt, and here we are, ready to go. And jumping center for McConnellsburg is Ryan Kuntz, and the ball is controlled by Southern Fulton. And that's Carl Potter on your screen. And they work the ball over to Dylan Gordon. And Zach Clark. And the Indians taking their time on the first possession, much like the first game, which had a lot to do with that final score of 40-27. Just taking your time and waiting for the shot. We're now 40 seconds into the game, and the Indians have yet to take that shot. And now there's a jumper, and it's no good. The rebound is going to be taken by the McConnellsburg Spartans. and number 23, Ryan Kuntz. So it'll be the Spartans getting it across midcourt, going right to left across your computer screen. And the ball is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Southern Fulton.
I believe the McConnellsburg player just stepped over the line that time.
So the first turnover of the night, and Southern Fulton now, as they have the basket to our right, going left to right. Over in the corner, there's the three. It is no good for Potter. Rebound comes down to the Spartans. And getting a look there is Jack Bohm. Chase Novak is on your screen just over midcourt. And Novak down the right side. And Novak will feed it over. Now down under, back out it comes. And managing to hang on to it is Chittle. And now from the corner, that shot is no good. And looks like, was it number 4?
Novak.
Yep, Novak. 5:54 to go, and guess what? We're at a scoreless tie.
Novak is one of McConnellsburg's top scorers, but whenever they play Southern Fulton, Dylan Gordon guards him, and Gordon's probably the best defensive player in the area. So he's had any points Novak gets is kind of icing on the cake. There's a steal by Bohm.
And Bohm will take it to the basket, and McConnellsburg leads it by a score of 2-0. So it's the Spartans who get on the board first. And now Southern Fulton will bring the ball down to the corner. It goes back out. It comes top of the circle. That is Gordon, number 30. And it's going to be taken away by the Spartans. There's Bohm. As he'll have it at midcourt. Bohm has it knocked away. It's out of bounds. And it's going to still stay with McConnellsburg. So the Spartans to inbound it right on in front of the scorer's table across from us. And this will be Novak taking it across the midcourt. And ball is knocked loose, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on the Indians.
It's on Trent Ryder, number 3.
That's his first, the team's first, and the first foul of the ball game. 4:49 to go, first quarter. As Bohm and they're going to call the foul on the Spartans.
Yeah, yep, offensive foul on Quentin Miller. He kind of stuck his leg out there to pick off the defender that was guarding Bohm.
Now the ball will go back to the Indians. They'll look to get on the board for the first time tonight. And that's Potter. And Dylan Gordon. And Potter again. Coming in, shot, three-point attempt is no good for Trent Ryder. McConnellsburg gets the rebound. And this is Bohm. Into the paint, the jumper, no. Rebound comes down to Southern Fulton. And into the corner, Southern Fulton still looking for a basket as we reach the midway point of quarter number 1. That is Potter. And Zach Clark out on the right wing. And Clark back to Potter. Now over left side to Ryder. And Dylan Gordon.
If you remember what I said about Dylan Gordon guarding Chase Novak, the opposite's also true. Novak's a good defender and he guards Gordon.
So it works both ways there. Yeah.
They called a blocking foul there On Novak, actually.
And the Spartans will inbound it. And going to turn it over.
Yep, 5-second count. They didn't get it in.
Oh, yeah. So McConnellsburg will have it back. And Ed, you mentioned we could be in for a low-score affair like the first time. At least it started out that way through 4 minutes.
Yep.
4.5 minutes.
Owen Hawkins checked into the game for Southern Fulton. Number 24.
And here's the pass over to the corner. The jumper is up, and it is no good for Ryan Kuntz. Rebound Indians, and to the basket. Shot there is no good, and we're going to have a whistle, and I believe it's a foul on Southern Fulton.
Cole Potter, he missed a shot and then tried to go for the rebound. Didn't get there in time.
That'll be the second team foul. Each team now with 2 fouls.
Well, the one thing McConnellsburg didn't want to do is fall behind early. At least they
haven't done that. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly played good defense.
Yeah, only 2 points on the board. And you're watching the Spartans here. The ball between the circles. That is Jake Bohm. Now Bohm on the right side, and it goes into the hands of the Southern Fulton Trent Ryder to the basket. Whistle underneath, and this foul is going to be on the Spartans.
Yeah, it was Zach Clark took off with the ball there as soon as he got the turnover.
And it will be a shooting foul, and it's going to send Clark to the line for the Southern Fulton Indians.
Ryan Kuntz got the foul there.
And the shot is missed. And the second one is good. And the Spartans finally get on the board with 2:23 to go. Or excuse me, the Indians with 2:23 to go in the first quarter. And that's Novak, and the shot there from Novak is no good. Rebound underneath, that's Ryder up above everybody to get it the other way. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to belong to McConnellsburg.
So Logan Beatty comes into the game for Southern Fulton, number 14. That one, Hawkins tried to turn into a fast break basket, but I think he's got a little out of control there. He's going through the lane.
This is Bohm. And Bohm being guarded there by Hawkins. To Novak, outside three-pointer, won't go for Bohm, but the Spartans able to get the rebound with Quentin Miller. And here's Novak, he puts up the three, he's got it. Three-pointer Novak, and it's a 5-1 McConnellsburg lead.
That's some good passing there by McConnellsburg, got a couple of the looks.
Was good, and they took the shot and nailed the three.
If they can get Novak scoring, that's a really big sign from McConnellsburg.
And this is Zach Clark. And we're going to go inside a minute to play in the first quarter.
Southern Fulton just has not been able to get any open looks. Great defense on McConnellsburg's part.
And there they come up with another turnover. That is Bohm.
He's had 2 steals now.
And that's Chittle. And back out to Bohm. Now over to number 23, Ryan Kuntz. We're down to 31 seconds. Almost look for the Spartans to run it down. Then take that shot with a few seconds to go. That won't happen. Looks like a backcourt violation, and the ball will go to the Southern Fulton Indians.
I believe McConnellsburg coach Dane Pollock is arguing there if that ball was knocked out of his player's hand. It's kind of tough to tell. McConnellsburg made a substitution here. Sean Garlock came into the game, number 24.
And this is Potter. And over to Zach Clark. And Owen Hawkins and to Clark. Down to 7 seconds left. That shot won't go. And the ball is going to be, let's see, it's going to belong to McConnellsburg.
2 seconds left.
Time to put up the prayer here. And there is the shot from 3/4, and that's the way the first quarter comes to an end. And after 1 quarter of play, the score is McConnellsburg 5, Southern Fulton 1 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on Mid10Broadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Everything's falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. Use home equity funds for big purchases or to pay off high-interest bills. Apply today and rake in even more savings with F&M Trust special introductory offer. Visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Have heating or air conditioning needs? Look no further than Lecron's Comfort Solutions. We service all brands: heat pumps, humidifiers, system replacements, gas, oil, electric heat, and ductless systems. Lecron's Comfort Solutions is your authorized Trane dealer. Call Corey at 717-597-3768 for a free estimate. We are licensed and insured. Lecron's Comfort Solutions. Local company, local name. Serving Greencastle and all of Franklin County with professional service and installation.
MidpenBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Gary Klein along with Ed Gotwal. Second quarter action underway. And a 5-1 lead for McConnellsburg underneath, and that shot was blocked and knocked away.
That was a foul call in that play. It was against Dylan Gordon, actually. So Sean Garlock's going to shoot two.
So to be Garlick to the line. First one is no good. So the Indians went through a quarter without making a shot from the field. That's
they were 0 for 5. Only 5 shots.
The only 5 shots, yeah. And the second one is good.
I have to believe it's been a long time since Southern Fulton didn't have a field goal in a quarter.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen too often, let alone with the foul power of somebody like Southern Fulton.
Right.
And the ball over in the corner, and the Indians bring it underneath, and that little shot won't go. Oh, look like the Indians can buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, that was Brandon Litch that drove the baseline there. Had probably the best look of the game so far. But
and there it is. That breaks the ice. Dylan Gordon with the 2-pointer, and Dylan will have a chance to make it a 3-point play. As Dylan comes in averaging 16.5 a game for McConnellsburg, or for Southern Fulton, excuse me. And the shot is good from Gordon. And it is a 6-4 lead for McConnellsburg. And the Spartans with Bohm. And he has it taken away as the Indians come away with the basketball. Gordon will feed the pass off. And there's the shot that's up and in. 3-pointer Trent Ryder. And it looks like they've taken the lid off the basket as it's a 7-6 lead now for Southern Fulton. And there's the ball knocked away. And back out it comes, and that shot is no good from number 12, Chittle. And here come the Indians. who have their first lead of the night at 7-6. 6:20, second quarter. And we get a whistle there on the baseline.
Looks like Southern Fulton in the break for the quarter there said, let's get the ball inside more. They've had the ball into Brandon Lynch a couple times here already.
And it's going to be inbound by Southern Fulton as they get it all the way out to Ryder.
That last foul was on Chittle. That's his second.
As the Spartans work the ball around, or rather Southern Fulton, that's Tillman Gordon. And Zach Clark to Gordon to Potter.
Tell you, if you like defense, this is a good game to watch because defense is really moving their feet, staying in front of their guys. And again, they know their moves, so they can sort of expect to see what's coming.
And it's evidenced by only 13 points in the first 11 minutes or so. And the Indians are in absolute no hurry to put it up. As clock goes toward the 5-minute mark. And the whistle.
It's going to be a foul on Jake Bohm, I believe. Yep.
Bohm's first, and the team's sixth. So the Indians will bring it in under their own basket.
And Southern Fulton only has 3 fouls, so they'll probably get to the bonus before McConnellsburg does, which could be a big factor here. Any points here are a big thing.
Underneath, and that shot misses, and the Spartans come away with the rebound on Clark's missed shot.
That was a really nice setup on that inbounds play, but got to do the last thing to make the basket. That's going to be 2 fouls on Dylan Gordon now. He's probably going to come out for a little break here. Yep. Can't afford to have him in foul trouble.
No, not. That's his second, but we've got 4:47 to go in the second quarter.
He just got a little greedy there, tried a little bit of a reach in. So now we have Owen Hawkins guarding Novak. That could be a big advantage for McConnellsburg.
And there's Novak. The shot is no good, and the foul is called.
It's going to be over the back on McConnellsburg. It's going to be on Sean Carlock.
And that's also going to put the Indians in the bonus, so 1-1. It's a 7th team foul.
Trent Rodder going to the line.
So it'll be Ryder with a 1-1.
Yeah.
No.
That won't either.
It's going to be Lynch.
Yeah. I think McConnellsburg protested a lot there, and because I think it was Lynch. Ryder's a much better free throw shooter.
Yeah. So it will be Lynch for 1-1. So they got the man they wanted there. Yeah.
Of the two, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, he could just knock down both of them.
Knock down, right. Absolutely. So now it's a 1-1 with Lynch. No good. And the ball is picked up by the Indians. And they'll retain possession. As this is Owen Hawkins. And to Trent Ryder. Back out to Potter. And from outside, the three is no good from Ryder. And the Spartans rebound, they get the two underneath, and they get the foul call.
That was Hawkins on the basket. Nice pass from Wentz that time.
So it'll be Hawkins, and he'll go to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Southern Fulton is making their presence felt on the boards. That's one area I think they definitely have an advantage over McConnellsburg. They're taller, just better position.
And that's Novak as he takes it, flips the pass back out to Bohm. Now over on the right side to Ian Chittle. And underneath on the baseline, the shot is knocked away. And it's going to be a foul call.
It's going to be on Chittle. That may be his third.
It is his third. And it's also the 19th foul for the McConnellsburg Spartans. And now Ryder will go to the line. So it'll be Trent Ryder as he'll go for the one-on-one. And there is a timeout on the court. 3:41 to go, first half. The score is Southern Fulton 9, McConnellsburg 6 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpedbroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Everything's falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. Use home equity funds for big purchases or to pay off high-interest bills. Apply today and rake in even more savings with F&M Trust special introductory offer. Visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
MidpedBroadcasting.com.
And Ryder at the line after the timeout. He's shooting 1 and 1, and the first one is good. It was 5-1 McConnellsburg at the end of the first quarter. And now McConnellsburg has only scored 1 point in the second quarter.
Yep.
As Southern Fulton did in the first, and the second one is good. It's a 5-point, 11-6 lead for the Indians. And there's Bohm, and Bohm has the ball knocked away, and the Spartans will take it to the basket. Lay up good, Trent Ryder, and a 7-point lead for Southern Fulton.
Southern Fulton's doing a bit of trapping out here in the top of the key area, and with their length, they're causing some problems.
Chase Novak with the basketball. And a whistle.
Foul on Southern Fulton. Owen Hawkins, I believe.
And that's the 5th team foul for the Indians. So to be McConnellsburg basketball, big court.
I think with Dylan Gordon sitting, they're asking Novak to do a little bit more on offense, but so far you can tell they're sort of doubling up on him whenever he makes a move.
And there's Bohm as he tries to get inside, and he'll draw the foul. And that will be number 6 on Southern Fulton.
That's also on Owen Hawkins.
And Owen's second.
At least McConnellsburg's making an attempt to get to the basket. That's what's causing these fouls.
And this is Novak, and he throws the ball away, but it's going to be Southern Fulton basketball.
Backcourt violation.
So it will be the Indians and Zach Clark to inbound the basketball with 2:36 to go in the second quarter. Southern Fulton leads this one 13-6. And they work the ball into Logan Beatty. And this will be Beatty. Beatty now to the basket, and the shot is no good there. And by Potter, follow up by Lynch, no good. And it's going to be a foul of the Spartans underneath.
McConnellsburg just can't get the defensive rebound right now. It's killing them.
It'll send Brandon Lynch to the line, and that is the second foul on Quentin Miller.
They're in double bonus now, so he's got 2.
And Lynch misses the first one.
McConnellsburg seems to be in decent position on the boards, but Southern Fulton, they're just taller. They're longer. And they're not boxing out as much as they need to.
No good. Rebound comes to the Spartans. And we get a whistle and a foul called as Chase Novak goes to the basket, and it'll send Novak to the line.
And that'll be their 7th foul, so that's 1-1.
Foul called on Logan Beatty. And McConnellsburg, who has scored just 1 point this half, make it 2, or this quarter, as the first one went down for Chase Novak. Novak hits the second one, and it's a 5-point game at 13-8. And that's Potter. Back over it comes to Lynch. And now Potter again to the basket. And it looks like he's going to draw the foul. With 1:57 to go.
That's on Ethan Barkley. It looks like both teams now are trying very hard to attack the basket and draw fouls.
And the first one is good.
It's Potter's first point.
Second one is on the way, and he's got that one. So it's back to a 7-point game at 15-8 with 1:57 to play in the first half. Here's Chase Novak, and it's Novak. And he'll hand the ball off, and it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be McConnellsburg basketball. Ken Hendershot very upset over on the Indians bench. And the Spartans get it in, and an immediate foul called on the Indians.
That wasn't a smart foul there by Trent Rodder. Just sort of reached around and in the 1-on-1 here, just sort of giving up 3 points. That'll be Quentin Miller on the line.
And Miller's got the first one. And it's a 6-point ball game. It's a 5-point ball game as Miller hits his second one. And this is Potter taking it for Southern Fulton. And it looks like an offensive foul. It'll be McConnellsburg basketball.
Yes. Sean Garlock took the charge on that one. Potter just a little bit out of control on that. You can see both teams, when they get fast break opportunity, they're going for it because they know once the defense sets up, it's going to be hard to score.
So it's down to a 5-point game at 15-10. And we're down to 1:31 in the first half with Bohm. He looked at the three but didn't take it. Now comes in baseline, and McConnellsburg will take it away. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Spartans.
Nice hustle by Jake Bowman. He lost the ball. He tried to pass back into the middle, and Trent Rodder grabbed it, but then Bohm kind of hacked it out of his hands and went off. I think it went off Rodder's foot, if I'm not mistaken.
So for the Spartans, Quentin Miller to inbound it, but it's going to be taken away by Zach Clark.
That was a very poor inbound pass there.
Yeah, and Clark picked it right off. And this is Potter. Potter right now will feed it over on the right side, and now Lynch turnaround jumper, yes. Brandon Lynch, and a 7-point Southern Fulton lead.
Lynch has a huge height and weight advantage on Sean Garlock, and I think Southern Fulton recognized that.
And here's Novak and to Bohm. Down to 37 seconds. And Novak from the corner wins out. And the rebound to Potter and the Indians.
This is actually...
And he loses the ball, and it's a fight for the basketball. Jump ball, possession arrow belongs to Southern Fulton.
This is actually really big at Southern Fulton has maintained their lead while Dylan Gordon's been on the bench for, 4:26, I think it was. You can tell McConnellsburg wants to get Novak, going on offense without Gordon in there, but the subs are doing a good job on him.
And Southern Fulton will have a chance to increase that lead even more with this possession. Up by 7, we come down to 6 seconds. 3 seconds. And there's the off-balance shot. No, that's the way the second quarter ends. And another low-scoring ball game here in Southern Fulton. With the score, the Southern Fulton Indians 17, McConnellsburg Spartans 10. And we'll be back with our halftime show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. With the home equity line of credit from F&M Trust, you can pay less rate and add more great to your life. Get extra funds to pay off high-interest bills, tackle home remodeling projects, or make other big purchases. Apply today and you'll rake in even more savings with F&M Trust's special introductory rate. For details, connect with any local branch or visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience, 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInsPA.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
There's nothing like being at the game. The excitement, the fun, the food, and all the waste. Whether it's popcorn boxes, hot dog wrappers, or this soda cup. Big games generate tons of waste. That's why Waste Management is helping stadiums and businesses reduce waste altogether through recycling and organic composting. To learn more, talk to your local Waste Management representative or visit thinkgreen.com.
Chalk Talk. We talk high school basketball every Thursday night at 7:30 on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
welcome back to McConnellsburg and Southern Fulton at Southern Fulton High School tonight. And at the half, it is a 17-10 lead for the Southern Fulton Indians. And the halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Mercersburg, Chambersburg, and surrounding areas. Well, the first quarter tonight ended with McConnellsburg up on top by a score of 5-1. But Southern Fulton outscored McConnellsburg 16-5 in the second quarter. And that's where it stands at halftime, 17-10. Yeah. McConnellsburg with just 5 points in each quarter.
Yeah, first quarter, Southern Fulton had an 0 for 5 shooting, so no field goals. Second quarter, McConnellsburg was 0 for 4 with no field goals. So that's pretty interesting. So for the game right now, McConnellsburg is 2 out of 11, Southern Fulton 4 out of 15. The shots are definitely at a premium, hard to come by. And I don't have the rebounding stats, but I'm sure they're probably, I would guess Southern Fulton probably has double the number because they've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds. McConnellsburg I don't think has any offensive rebounds.
And what did we have? 5 shots from the floor in the first half total that were good? Yeah.
6.
6, okay. Yep. Yeah. 6 shots total in 2 quarters of basketball. Yep. So
McConnellsburg has 9 turnovers so far, Southern Fulton 7.
And just like the first game about a month ago, this one also very low scoring. It's your halftime, you have 27 points between 2 teams on the board. So, not a whole lot of offense whatsoever from either team here tonight at Southern Fulton.
And 13 of those 27 points are for the foul line, too. Yeah. I think we'll see more of that in the fourth quarter because with playing such aggressive defense, there's going to be some fouls, and they definitely will add up. Right now, there's nobody that has more than 2 fouls, so they're kind of spread out in that regard. As far as scoring, Trent Rodder is in the lead right now. He's got 7 points for Southern Fulton. Dylan Gordon had a 3-point play. He's next. For McConnellsburg, Chase Novak has 5.
So, yeah, that's it, and that's the scoring for the first half of the game tonight. And it is halftime with the score. Southern Fulton 17, McConnellsburg 10. And we'll be back with more on the Antrim Insurance halftime report after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Oh, yes. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Everything's falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. Use home equity funds for big purchases or to pay off high-interest bills. Apply today and rake in even more savings with F&M Trust special introductory offer. Visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Live and local. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
here at Southern Fulton High School at halftime, 17-10. The Southern Fulton Indians lead this one tonight. And this is the second meeting between these two teams this year. And it was Southern Fulton victorious in the first one by a score of 40-27. So a 13-point victory the first time around and a 7-point lead here at the half in this one. And our halftime show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. And this broadcast is brought to you by F&M Trust. When you need extra funds this fall, pay less rate and get more great with the F&M Trust home equity line of credit. It's the ideal way to make large purchases or consolidate monthly bills. For details on F&M Trust's special introductory offer, visit a community office or FM Trust online today.
Interesting to see if McConnellsburg can come up with any way to do a little better job on the boards this half.
And
if they're not shooting that well, they're not getting any shots. You know, you're not going to give yourself very many opportunities for possessions, even if you can't get the rebounds.
And it'll be McConnellsburg going left to right to start the third quarter. And underneath shot missed, and the rebound comes down to Lynch and the Southern Fulton Indians. And there it is, first shot and Southern Fulton rebound.
That Chittle guy actually got a pretty good shot there in the middle, but he just came up a little short.
Foul line, Lynch misses, and it'll be Novak to rebound for the Spartans. And Novak will take it down. Bohm from outside on the three-point attempt misses, and the ball rolls out of bounds.
At least that's two good looks McConnellsburg had pretty quickly this half. Just didn't hit either on them.
And the Indians with Potter. And this is Potter. Comes in, takes the short shot, misses. Indians to come up with the rebound. And from they look for Novak. And now over in the corner it comes underneath. Novak puts it through. He gets hit for the layup.
That was actually Bohm, I think. He went
Bohm, excuse me, yeah.
Nice little baseline move there, and the smallest guy in the court got inside for a layup.
And Zach Clark. Back out it comes, and that is Trent Ryder. And the shot there is good for Ryder.
Got a little offense going here.
It is here to start the half. That one is off the side of the rim, no good for Bohm. And it'll be the Indians with the rebound. 7-point lead at 19-12. Outside, and no, won't go. Rebound Spartans.
Got Zach Clark on the shot there.
And this is Ian
Chittle,
excuse me. I'm trying to remember that. Yeah. And there's the shot that is no good. And the rebound comes down to Potter.
It was Quentin Miller made a good move to get inside, but then he just didn't make the layup. You gotta fight that hard to get inside. It's kind of almost a shame you don't make the shot.
And over it comes to Clark. And there's a shot that is up and no good from Ryder. And the rebound underneath and it goes down for Clark. And he draws the foul. Have a chance to make it a three-point play.
That was a really nice pass by Dylan Gordon. He came down with a rebound with two Spartans beside him, kind of ripped it away from him, and then he just did a little bounce pass underneath, and Clark was going to the hoop and made it.
And his shot is good. And that'll be a 10-point lead, and I think that's the biggest of the night for Southern Fulton.
Yep.
22-12.
That's a really slick pass by Gordon. Very impressive. To even see that, let alone pull it off.
And the Spartans trying to get it back to single figures on this possession. And there's Novak and Chittle. And it's going to be a foul. And it's going to be called on the Indians.
Yeah, Chittle tried to drive to the basket. They closed him off and kind of bumped him off the lane there. It's 3 fouls now on Carl Potter. So he goes out for Hawkins.
So the Spartans with the basketball. That is Chittle. And Chittle puts it up, off balance shot, won't go. Lynch down with the rebound for Southern Fulton. And the pass underneath, and it's good. As it's Trent Ryder for the two-pointer. And McConnellsburg falling further behind as it is a 24-12 lead for Southern Fulton.
Once again, it was a great pass by Dylan Gordon, but unfortunately at the other end, Quentin Miller looks like he must have rolled an ankle. He was down at the other end of the court when that play was going on, and he's on the bench now. That could be he's probably the Spartans' best rebounder, so that doesn't help any.
And no, definitely not good news. And 24-12 lead for Southern Fulton. This is the F&M Trust, the sports network on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Everything's falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. Use home equity funds for big purchases or to pay off high-interest bills. Apply today and rake in even more savings with F&M Trust special introductory offer. Visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
Your home for Franklin County sports. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Gary Klein with Edgar Walls. Thanks for joining us tonight. 24-12 lead, 4:24 in the third quarter. Southern Fulton has opened up some daylight here in the second half. And the pass comes out. Chittle, there's a travel call, and back it goes to Southern Fulton on the turnover.
That's the first turnover by the team this half. Obviously, McConnellsburg can't afford to do that.
And Southern Fulton with Owen Hawkins. And the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. And the Indians to inbound it near their bench into Hawkins. And it's Hawkins. And it's going to be a foul called on Chittle, I believe.
That was kind of a touchy foul there, I have to say.
Yes, it was. It didn't look like a whole lot happened, did it?
Yeah, he kind of put his hands on him before it really didn't affect anything.
Yeah. And that's his fourth foul.
Yes, it is. I only had him for 3. Must have missed one there. It's going to bring Landon Richards into the game. Not sure what the holdup is here. There was a stoppage of play, so there's no reason why Sun couldn't come in. That's weird.
Yeah. And there's Lynch. Lynch top of the circle to Hawkins. And back it comes to Lynch. And this is underneath. That is Gordon. Dylan Gordon. And it's a 14-point lead for Southern Fulton. And McConnellsburg with Bohm, and that shot misses. And Lynch comes away with the rebound.
Looking pretty grim for McConnellsburg right here.
Yes, it is.
They're going to have to turn something around very quickly.
And there's Dylan Gordon. And loose basketball on the court, rolls out of bounds. Yeah, they're going to have to do something rather quickly to get back in this, but the way they are shooting tonight, it's 12 points, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yep. Well, one good thing, they are getting better looks in the second half. They just haven't made them. There was a question on a play here. There was a loose ball, and I think Southern Fulton tried to call timeout, but I don't think they had possession when they did.
Okay.
But they're going to give it to them now.
Oh, they're going to give them the timeout, much to the dismay of Dave Pollock, the head coach for McConnellsburg.
Actually, looks like they're not going to give him a timeout, but they are giving him the ball. I don't think they ever had possession there. That was kind of a little weird. That's one of those calls I hate anyway, when you can call a timeout when the ball's still in play.
When it's still in play, yeah. And stop the,
Yep.
And now we got another whistle.
That's a shot by Clark at the top of the backboard.
3:03 remaining third quarter. McConnellsburg has scored 12, and they're down by more points than they've scored. Down by 14.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, not a good side to play catch-up. Outside, three-pointer, there it is.
Landon Richards.
Three-pointer, and that's what you have to do to get back in it quickly.
Yep.
It's down to 11 at 26-15.
That's Richards' first shot of the night, but I bet it won't be his last.
Yeah. And that's...
One thing I like here is this is what you call a heated rivalry, but these guys are friends.
Yeah.
Like Jake Bohm just did a hustle play, and actually I guess he got called for a foul, but he went down to the ground, and Zach Clark picked him right back up.
Yeah. It's always a good sign of sportsmanship. Yes. And the tap of the basketball, and it's going to go to Novak and the Spartans. And that's Novak outside, three-point no. Spartans in to get the rebound. And now from the corner, and someone was down in that corner.
That was Richards.
Okay.
Again, they had open looks. I mean, Chase Novak hasn't had a three-point attempt since the first quarter when he made one, so it's not like he's in any kind of rhythm.
And Southern Fulton works the ball around. And over it comes right side. Now back out to Lidge.
And obviously Ken Hendershot would not mind running some time off the clock on each one of these possessions now.
Nope. It's all in their advantage right now. That's what they don't want to do. Turn the ball back to the Spartans. And there's Bobe. And Bobe driving in, feeds the pass off, and there's the shot from Richards from outside. No good.
That was Kuntz actually on that one.
And
yeah, they're going to have to start hitting some of those three-pointers, no question.
And Southern Fulton. Foul line jumper, Lidge, no. Rebound comes down to Chase Novak. And now the layup there at the other end is good for Bobe. And Bobe now with 6 on the night. And McConnellsburg does have it back to single digits. It's a 26-17 Southern Fulton lead. As you're looking at Dylan Gordon over to Hawkins. And back out it comes to Lynch underneath Hawkins. And the follow-up is good.
That's Gordon, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. He was in the area. I was blocked too, Ed.
I think it was Owen Hawkins had the first shot, and Gordon cleaned it up. He's just such a versatile player.
28-17, he is, yeah. 11-point ball game. And the Spartans with 19.6 seconds to inbound. And it comes into Bobe.
So Chase Varner's in the game now for Southern Fulton for his first entrance.
And this is Bobe with the short jumper, and it's good.
Jake's heating up a little bit here.
Back down to 9. And there's the steal, and that's the way quarter number 3 comes to an end here in Wolfertsburg with the score. Southern Fulton 28, McConnellsburg 19. This is the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
Your home for Franklin County sports. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Quarter number 4 underway. And the shot there is missed. Follow-up is no good. Number 3 from Lynch misses. And the ball batted around. And it is going to be McConnellsburg's basketball.
It'll be interesting to see the offensive rebound stats in this game because Southern Fulton's got a pile of them. But they didn't convert on that one.
Now he got 3 shots at the basket there. And we're in the 4th quarter, and it is looking like the first game with the score, no question. Underneath that shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Southern Fulton. The first one won by the Indians, 40-27. And take away by the Spartans, and this is Bohm, and it's Bohm, and the shot from outside, three-pointer is no good for Richards. And we're going to get, is that a foul on? Yes, a foul called on McConnellsburg.
Richards had a foul, that's his first. Again, Richards had a nice wide open 3, just couldn't put it down. McConnellsburg's offense is at least creating good chances second half, but they're just not hitting enough of them to get them too close.
They are, and that three-pointer would have made it a 2-possession game if it would have went through. So underneath, and there's the shot by Gordon, and he draws the foul.
Good pass by Carl Potter there. Gordon had sealed off Novak and had good position, and then just put it right up over top of him and got the foul.
And Gordon will try to make it a three-point play, and he does. And the lead is back to 12 at 31-19. As Bohm dribbling the basketball. And it's Bohm. And it's handed off to Novak, who puts it up, but no good. Follow up, and the rebound does go down. It was Richards again. And it's 31-21. McConnellsburg hanging tough. And Potter underneath. And going to be knocked away. And a foul called on the McConnellsburg Spartans.
So put Carl Potter on the line for 2. He's a pretty good foul shooter. It'd be interesting to just have the camera watching Jake Bohm because he is just hustling all over the place.
And this is Potter, and his shot is good. Second one coming from Potter. And that one is no good. Rebound comes down to the McConnellsburg Spartans. And this is Richards, a three-pointer, yes. Richards with the long distance three. And that's his second three here in the second half.
Richards has really given the team a spark, no question of that. Had a couple rebounds and at least one steal.
And Lynch almost got it. And it goes back to the Spartans. And now outside. Boom! Yes! And it's a 5-point ball game.
Man, things changed quick, didn't they?
Boy, how quickly things could change.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, it just seems like a few moments ago we were 11, 12 points. And just like that, couple of threes. Yep. It's a brand new game, a two-possession game. And a timeout on the court. With the score, Southern Fulton 32 and McConnellsburg 26. This broadcast is brought to you by F&M Trust. When you need extra funds this fall, pay less rate and get more great with the F&M Trust home equity line of credit. It's the ideal way to make large purchases or consolidate monthly bills. For details on F&M Trust's special introductory offer, visit a community office or fmtrustonline.com, equal housing lender. And a 32-26 game, and we do have a ball game now.
You know, actually one of those must not have been a three-pointer. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, because it was 5
26.
It was I thought it was the 5-point, and then all at 1-6.
I have a feeling Bohm's was probably not a three-pointer. But even so, they got it down to 6 points. So.
Yeah, they did. And it's tough to tell. You people watching have a better angle than what we do on this. Because we're right down on the court at mid-court, which makes it very difficult to see into the court parts of the gym, especially the corner. And there's the shot. It's good and a foul. Which puts it through from the foul line.
That could prove to be a big, big play there.
It could, absolutely. And it could turn into a three-point play right here.
That's not normally a shot that Lynch is even going to take, let alone hit. And plus he got fouled on it.
And the shot coming from Lynch is good. And now we're back to a 9-point ball game.
And Lynch had missed three foul shots before that, so he nailed that one.
Here's Jake Bohm. And that one is up and no good. And out of bounds, and it's going to be Indians basketball.
I think McConnellsburg now is no question. They're thinking of three-pointers the only way they get back in this, because their first guy that gets open, he's taking it. That was Chittle that time.
Yeah, and they feel that's their best shot. And a couple of them you will. A double dribble, a turnover, and it will go back to McConnellsburg.
Good defense with Chase Novak there. Those two guys are really getting after it on each other.
And here's Novak. As you see, just on your screen, just over midcourt, Novak in, puts it up. No, but McConnellsburg comes away with the rebound. And back out it comes. This is Bohm. Bohm wiggles his way through, has it out, three-point attempt there. Won't go down for Richards this time. And it'll be Southern Fulton basketball, 4.5 to play in the game. And a 9-point Indians lead.
Well, they're definitely going to try to milk some clock, I'm sure of that.
And they have done that a few times already tonight, but yes, you know, why should they be in a hurry? They come in, and there's banks it off the board, and it's good for two.
That was Gordon.
So Gordon, who's coming alive here, he set out a lot in the first half after 2 fouls. Chittle will pass the ball over. There's the three. That rolls and goes for Novak. I almost looked away as if it was no good, but it rimmed and went in.
Hit the front of the rim, then hit the backboard and came back in. Shooter's luck.
and he'll take it any time. Underneath and there, over the back, and the ball was knocked away and a foul.
As Ryan Kuntz thought maybe he had a block, but he got some of Ryder's body.
An 8-point game at 37-29.
The problem for McConnellsburg is they need some stops. At least they're doing some scoring now, but.
And there's the shot from the line from Ryder that is good. And the second one is also good. He's 3 out of 4 from the line. And we're going to get a timeout. McConnellsburg, 3:25 to go in this basketball game. Southern Fulton leads it by 10. It's the Indians 39, McConnellsburg 29 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
There's nothing like being at the game. The excitement, the fun, the food, and all the waste. Whether it's popcorn boxes, hot dog wrappers, or this soda cup. Big games generate tons of waste. That's why Waste Management is helping stadiums and businesses reduce waste altogether through recycling and organic composting. To learn more, talk to your local waste management representative or visit thinkgreen.com.
MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Klein with Ed Gottwals. Welcome back here to Southern Fulton. Final 3.5 minutes of the ball game.
And the score here, Forbes Road is ahead 40-36 over Phantom Metal late in the fourth.
And we've got a whistle underneath. And I believe a foul of the Indians.
That's only their second and a half, so Collinsburg's got a long way to go till they shoot any foul shots.
And the inbound pass, this is Bohm. He'll pass it off. Richards 3, no. Rebound Indians. And there's the pass underneath. Layup won't go. Lynch rebounds. That one won't go, and the Spartans come away with it. Couple of easy shots missed there by Southern Fulton. As you look at Ian Chittle.
Yeah, McConnellsburg's taking a lot of chances on defense, so Southern Fulton may get some layup opportunities, but couldn't hit them there.
Chase Novak. And it's Novak. And the pass over. Bohm gave it a look. And Bohm still with the basketball. Back out it comes, and the ball knocked out by Southern Fulton. But McConnellsburg doesn't appear to be in any hurry at all, Ed.
Well, they're just, no, really, I think it's just good defense. They're moving the ball. And there's a foul there.
Yeah. On the side, a foul.
I tell you, I wish, I mean, I can't really watch one person, but I would like to just watch Jake Bohm. He's just everywhere. I'm really impressed. I mean, I've seen him play soccer. I know that's the kind of player he is. It's just kind of fun to watch. He's just going everywhere on the court.
And this is Richards. He'll put up the 3, and it won't go. Underneath, no good.
But there is a foul.
And it'll be a 2-shot foul.
Novak's going to go to the line. Collinsburg just seems like they are just off on a lot of those three-pointers. They're just hitting the back of the rim, or
yeah. And that one is good.
And we already have more points scored in this game than we did the first one.
That's it. Now it is. We're a big fourth quarter of scoring here. And it's Novak. His first one was good. His second one is good. And it's an 8-point ball game. 2:10 remaining to be played. And the ball knocked away and then down to the basket. I'm not sure who it was. I was completely.
It might have been Gordon, but I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah. And here's the one from Novak that is no good. And McConnellsburg, Southern pulled the other way, and that was Dillon that time.
Yep. That might have just done it there.
I think so. That makes it 12 points. A minute 38 to go. McConnellsburg needs to score quickly and often. And a timeout on the court. As Southern Fulton leads it by 12, just a minute and a half remaining in this basketball game. And this big enthusiastic crowd here at Southern Fulton High School. Small gym, but it's filled to capacity today. And we do want to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you by F&M Trust. Pay less rate to get more great this fall with a special offer on a home equity line of credit. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender. Well, McConnellsburg has its work cut out for them. No question about it. They cut it to, I believe, 6, Ed, at one time. Is that as close as it's been here in the fourth quarter?
It was 32-26.
Yeah, so that would be 6 points. And McConnellsburg, and the travel is called. And now it goes back to Southern Fulton with a minute 23 to go.
McConnellsburg brought in Nick Culler here. I'm sure he's pretty quick too. I think the idea is to hopefully get some steals or something, but.
And you can see how fast Nick is right there.
Yep. Another press did force a turnover there.
So it'll be McConnellsburg basketball. Minute 15. And this is Novak. Novak to Bohm. He gave it a look. Now he puts it up and in. Bohm with the three-pointer. And it's a 9-point ball game. And Southern Fulton breaking out of the pressure. They get back 2 of them.
That was Trent Ryder, pass from Gordon.
And the other way with 43 seconds, it's going to be a foul. And
it's going to be Landon Richards going to the line.
And a 2-shot foul for Layton. And the foul was called on Trent Ryder, his 3rd. And that shot is good. So Richards gets the 2nd one. And it's a 9-point ball game with 41 seconds to go.
Culler is quick, isn't he?
He is. He up and down that court in a hurry, absolutely. The first thing I noticed when he came in, he could run. And there's the Dylan Gordon with the basketball. And there's Culler over right on him. And back out it comes. We're down to 28 seconds. And apparently a foul in the corner.
Yep. That's really their only choice here.
Yeah.
At least for a couple, well, they're not going to very many possessions here, but I don't know if it's going to do any good at this point. Still on the 1-1.
And this is Potter. And that is no good from Potter.
But Gordon got the rebound.
Yeah. And Southern Fulton retains possession. And we're down to 17 seconds to the basket. No good. And now another shot, and this time it's good for Ryder. And it is a 9-point or 11-point lead. Novak at the end, and no good. And make it 19 in a row for Southern Fulton over McConnellsburg. They win again, this time another double-digit win, 47-36. And we'll be back with the wrap-up after these messages on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network. on midpennbroadcasting.com and GameTimePA.com.
Everything's falling this season, including F&M Trust home equity rates. With the home equity line of credit from F&M Trust, you can pay less rate and add more great to your life. Get extra funds to pay off high-interest bills, tackle home remodeling projects, or make other big purchases. Apply today and you'll rake in even more savings with F&M Trust's special introductory rate. For details, connect with any local branch or visit fmtrustonline.com. Equal housing lender.
There's nothing like being at the game. The excitement, the fun, the food, and all the waste. Whether it's popcorn boxes, hot dog wrappers, or this soda cup. Big games generate tons of waste. That's why Waste Management is helping stadiums and businesses reduce waste altogether through recycling and organic composting. To learn more, talk to your local Waste Management representative or visit thinkgreen.com.
Have heating or air conditioning needs? Look no further than Lecron's Comfort Solutions. We service all brands: heat pumps, humidifiers, system replacements, gas, oil, electric heat, and ductless systems. Lecron's Comfort Solutions is your authorized Terrain dealer. Call Corey at 717-597-3768 for a free estimate. We are licensed and insured. Lecron's Comfort Solutions. Local company, local name. Serving Greencastle and all of Franklin County with professional service and installation.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwalds back here at Southern Fulton High School, where the Indians have just defeated McConnellsburg 47-36. As I look down, McConnellsburg had 19 points through the first three quarters and 17 in the fourth. Almost their entire game equal three quarters there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they obviously had to put up shots a lot quicker, and they got more. And they did hit a few threes there that fourth quarter too, made a difference.
And Southern Fulton also 19 in the fourth quarter. So a couple of comeback attempts by McConnellsburg. They got within 6 points, but that's as close as they would get all night long. McConnellsburg, Southern Fulton only with one in the first quarter. McConnellsburg led 5-1 after one quarter. And you know, Ed, for as good a basketball program and team McConnellsburg has, 19 consecutive losses. You would think the law of averages somewhere along the line you get one or two.
Well, I think, right now Southern Fulton has the edge in size, and I think they've got the edge, and they've got two really good players in Dylan Gordon and Trent Ryder, who are probably better than anybody in McConnellsburg, although Bowman and Novak are obviously close. You know, in big games, a lot of times that makes a difference. Yeah, but I just think style-wise, McConnellsburg just has a hard time because they can't get anything inside against them, and if they're not hitting their threes, it's going to be hard to win. And the way Southern Fulton plays defense on them, they're not going to get that many good looks. So it's a tough combination.
And is part of it mental too with losing? Yeah, I mean, probably. When you play a team and you just wait for something to happen, or
I think part of it is, they get so hyped up that this is one thing the coach were talking about in Lizzie's pregame story was. They get so hyped up because they want it so bad, and it's hard to play. You know, you're hard to get into a rhythm in that game because you're just so psyched up and your adrenaline's flowing, and it just makes it hard. But good thing is Dane Pollock has a good program now, so they're going to be challenging. You know, you'd think now for a few years, and you got to believe one of these times they'll break through.
Yep. It was, and like we talked very well, they could very well meet again.
It's possible,
Never know in the playoffs how it's going to play out, but you said they're ranked 1-2, so, a possibility in the District 5. So, with the victory tonight, Southern Fulton will improve on the season. Southern Fulton will move overall to 14-3, while McConnellsburg falls to 13 wins and 3 losses on this 2015-16 season. And a big crowd tonight. Always a great basketball atmosphere here in Fulton County. And here at Southern Fulton, no exception whatsoever. Small gym, it gets very loud. It's a kind of fun place, the fun atmosphere to be in. And, tonight, Southern Fulton continued their dominance over McConnellsburg with a 47-36 victory. Now, we remind you to be with us on Mid-Penn Broadcasting tomorrow night from Chambersburg. It's going to be the Dunks for Drew. The proceeds benefit the Drew Michael Taylor Foundation. Greencastle and Chambersburg will have those games, both boys and girls, beginning tomorrow night at 6 p.m. here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. And this broadcast has been brought to you by F&M Trust. Pay less rate and get more great this fall with a special offer on a home equity line of credit. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, equal housing lender. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding areas. Waste management, environmentally friendly technologies, and advanced innovations. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 35 years. Electron Comfort Solutions, serving all of Franklin County with professional service and installation. By Klein Tours, New York City, Atlantic City, and more. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. Operating the camera tonight, Darby Sells. And for Ed Gottwalls, I'm Gary Klein. So long, everybody.